Since I'm doing a clothing haul video, I thought I should be like properly dressed, you know. So I went and I put on my nice pair of jeans after what, like maybe 6 months. Who's even keeping track anymore? And when I put them on, I was like, society has progressed past the need for jeans. We don't need to wear this. So then I took it off and put on denim shorts, and now I'm happy. Hi guys, it's Magali, and if it's your first time on my channel, then welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I make regular videos on beauty, fashion and lifestyle, so if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button below this video and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new video. So recently, one of my favorite high street brands started online shopping in India, and so I couldn't resist just picking up a few things because I have been eyeing their stuff for ages now, and I ended up getting like 5 different tops. 4 of these are t-shirts, and then one of them is like a very interesting lingerie come outerwear hybrid type thing. Almost all of these had some discount running on them, so they were a little bit like of a sale pricing. Only one of the items was purchased at full price, I guess. They are very appropriate for like this lockdown mood we're all in, where we're not really going out as much and I'm just like chilling at home. In today's haul, we are gonna chat about those things, and as usual, I will talk a little bit too much, but I feel like I picked some truly adorable stuff, so I can't wait to show them to you all. So everything that I bought today is from Uniqlo, and if you guys have never heard of them, they are a department store in Japan. Like, you can get so many different things there. I first shopped from Uniqlo when I was in Bangkok, and I picked up one of my favorite graphic t-shirts that I still have and love. It was a collaboration with a designer called Lisa Larsen. I'd long been a fan of her work, so I was so excited to get it on a t-shirt. Then I shopped from Uniqlo again when I was in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia last year. I actually did a haul that time, so you could watch it over there if you would like. And at the time, Uniqlo wasn't in India. They came to India, I think, around late last year, but they only have shops in the Delhi NCR region. They didn't have them anywhere else in India, so they didn't open a store in Mumbai yet. But they did the next best thing. They now have their own website from which you can shop and order their stuff anywhere in India, which is great. They're known for like these very minimal Japanese aesthetics and clean cut lines and silhouettes, and I think people who need to dress up really formal for their workplace especially love it. And also they are well known for their heat tech clothing, so if you live in a place that gets really cold during winters or whatever, you should definitely check their heat tech out also. So the first thing that I got is this square neck ribbed fabric bra top. So as the name suggests, it is a top with a built-in bra. I really hate wearing conventional bras. I am pretty small chested, so I can sometimes get away with not wearing a bra, but then, you know, you're always self-conscious and uncomfortable, like what if something is showing. And most of the time I will default to wearing bralettes because they're like the more comfortable version of bras. But I wanted to see what this one was about. So basically it is a strappy top. It is quite conservative despite being strappy. Like, of course your entire arms are showing and everything, but the straps are really thick, and the neckline, which is square cut, is not deep at all, so it gives you quite a lot of coverage, and it's not going to show cleavage or anything like. And even the back has a similar cut to the front. It is not deep in any way. And now I know what you're thinking, like, what about the bra portion of this top? This is what it looks like. It is something like an inbuilt sports bra that is present just below the top, and then it's attached to the top. So what I like about it is that it's really very comfortable. The band doesn't sit as tightly as your bra band would, but it holds everything in place. You don't have to worry that, oh, something is going to like fall out or something like that. But at the same time, if you guys get uncomfortable with the band of a bra just cutting into your flesh or whatever, you might actually enjoy this bra a little bit more. I found the padding of the bra a little bit annoying because it's soft padding, but it is a little thicker than I would prefer. I definitely prefer unpadded, or if there is padding, there should be very little, because not only does it make your boobs look artificially bigger, but I find that padded bras just make me feel much hotter also. You could actually layer it also and wear it in a more formal setting, because as I said, it's conservative, and also you could wear it with a jacket or you could wear it as a camisole. I really like the ribbed effect of the fabric. It is 95% cotton and 5% elastane also, because it does need to have that little bit of stretchiness to sit on your body nicely. I have worn a size small for maybe about 5 or 6 years now. Before that I was an extra small because I was a very skinny teenager. But when I looked up their size, I could go for small if I wanted a really snug fit, or I could go for medium if I wanted a roomier, comfier fit. And of course I wanted a roomier, comfier fit, so I bought everything in medium. Now medium is perfect for me when it comes to the t-shirts I'm going to show you guys, but with this I think I would have just got like a nicer fit had I gone for small, because lingerie should fit you a little bit better. The top is really very long, but I think it's made like that so that you can tuck it in to your bottoms, and when I do, it just looks nice. This bra top is really very interesting because it's certainly like the first of its kind that I've bought or tried. It was available in some colors as well originally, but by the time I actually placed the order, the colors were out of stock and it was just black, white and nude. I like it. I wish I loved it, but there are these little niggling points that annoy me. If you're buying this at its full cost, I think it is a little bit overpriced. But since I actually got this on sale, I paid less than 50% of its price. I think it was still a really good buy. Now that we've finished chatting about the bra top, we are finally getting to the fun part, which is the t-shirts. Uniqlo's UT sub-brand is my favorite place to go whenever I enter a Uniqlo store, because they do the funkiest, coolest graphic t-shirts, and they do these like limited edition collabs that I love. So they collaborate with small artists from all around the world, and they also collaborate with bigger designers. Recently they've been having this collection within UT called The Brands, where they're basically doing these like really cool designs with iconic brands. So they've been doing some for Haichu chewing gum, they did it with Instax cameras, they did it with S&B, which is one of my favorite Japanese spice companies, and also Nissin Top Ramen. All of these UT t-shirts are 100% cotton, by the way, and they're just like so freaking soft. So I'm gonna start with this really cute t-shirt from their Pokemon collaboration. You guys see this here? This just says Metamon Soda. I don't feel very strongly about Pokemon, because when I get graphic t-shirts, I like them to mean something to me personally, and all three of the others do. But this one, I kind of bought it because I really liked the color. This t-shirt is just the most gorgeous pastel lilac. I wouldn't have even known that Metamon was a Pokemon. I think the soft drink graphic looks very nice, and I'm very happy I got it. So the next two t-shirts that I'm going to show you guys both feature the same character. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of Gudetama, but he's just basically this Japanese cartoon character. He is made by Sanrio, the same people who created Hello Kitty, and he's just kind of a newer kawaii character. The last time I was in Bangkok 2 years ago, Gudetama was splashed all across all of the 7-Eleven stores there, and there was a 7-Eleven in basically every corner. He is a lazy egg yolk and he has an ass. That is about it. Like, he's a very simple character, a lazy, sad, melancholy egg yolk. So even his Wikipedia page is just really interesting to me for some reason. It says here that his protestations against life and how he's always grumpy and lazy are alternatively readable as signs of millennial disenchantment with work, as well as symptoms of depression. Gudetama is the character that 2020 needs. Here is the first t-shirt that I got. It's this really cute white t-shirt with a little bit of red and yellow on it, and it just says Gudetama the lazy egg, and he's just lying there on, I think, a bed of sticky rice, and he's got a little bit of tomato ketchup smeared on him, so you're about to eat him. And I almost never get white t-shirts because I'm not a white t-shirt kind of person. I would dirty it in maybe like 5 minutes, but because this was Gudetama, I really could not resist, and also it was on discount, so again I figured like just why not go for it really. The second t-shirt that I got is this really beautiful, very light yellow color. I like this one a little better because this also has Gudetama, the lazy egg on it, but he's just lying sadly on a toast, and it's sort of like an English breakfast, I guess, because his blanket is a slice of bacon. Then you also have 2 sausages at the side, and you have what looks to be a cup of coffee, but I choose to interpret it as chai based on my own preferences. And there's some tomato and lettuce on the side. So I think these 2 t-shirts are just like the cutest things ever. I cannot wait to properly inaugurate them sometime. Like when I wear them for you guys for the try on haul, it doesn't count as an inauguration. I have to find the right moment to actually wear this, and that is always special. And the very final t-shirt that I have is from the UT brands section. Now this one is also a size medium like everything else, but this is actually from the men's section. I think I would have preferred to get a men's size small, but it was sold out in size small and I really wanted it. So this is the only t-shirt I also got at full price. This is just very minimal dark blue t-shirt, and on the pocket here it's just got a cup noodle on it, like the Nissin cup noodles that are available in India also. This is just like a brand that I've been seeing since I was a child. I remember earlier we used to buy these imported, but then quite some time now Nissin came to India and you can get them locally, and we have Indianized flavors and everything. So this is actually the pocket, so you can place a little something in here, and then there's this print above the pocket which is a fork with noodles. It's actually not that baggy, and it looks really nice when I tuck it in. Of course the shoulders and everything droop a little bit, but you know, that's just the whole vibe. This t-shirt was also available in white, but as I mentioned, I try to avoid white t-shirts, so I think the dark blue is something that's perfect for me. And now that I have this t-shirt, I feel like I really need to buy one cup noodle in seafood flavor and make it and wear this t-shirt and do a little photo shoot and post it on Instagram and put some corny ass hashtag there like send nudes. You have this, you can't not do it. So that was it for my little Uniqlo haul. So they don't do free shipping on their website, which is something I weirdly respect, because usually most brands are like, make 3,000 for free shipping, make 5,000 for free shipping. These people just charge you a flat rate. So whether you buy one thing or whether you buy 10 things anywhere in India, you just have to pay 100 rupees for shipping. None of us really like paying for shipping because we've been spoiled with free shipping on all of the websites, but I think 100 rupees is just pretty reasonable, and the stuff came fairly quickly, so I am quite pleased with the experience. I just realized that ever since I started like dressing myself, buying my own clothing, maybe in high school or something, one fashion statement that has stayed very consistent throughout the years is my love for t-shirts with like cheeky graphics and slogans and something like that. I remember being in college and buying these random t-shirts which had like boss slogans on them and laughing at them. Why would I be grumbling about a boss then? Because I didn't have a boss. And I would think that my tastes have become ever so slightly sophisticated, but I still appreciate a t-shirt with a good graphic on it. Over the years I have gotten requests to do a t-shirt collection video. I'm actually working on that. I might have something for you guys within the next month or two. Bear with me, but I never actually had all of my t-shirts in one place at one time. But now I'm just rambling. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let's chat in the comments. I will see you guys next time. Bye.